G'day trendsetters. Today I've got two of these black cherry tomatoes that I want to plant, but I'm also going to do a bit of a trial in as much as I'm going to treat one differently to the other. One I'm going to do like how I might, what you might call a standard preparation for a tomato. And the other one, which will probably be this one, I'm going to follow some advice or a suggestion, if you like, from a bloke called Stewart. He's over in Perth in Western Australia. He has a podcast called All the Dirt, and not the last podcast, but the podcast before, he suggested to give them a lot of fertiliser, chicken manure. This is the rooster booster here. You could also use dynamic lifter from Yates, but he said to put a shovelful of rooster booster in the soil, which I found quite stunning. I'm hoping he didn't mean a spade, because it's quite a difference. But we're going to try it. We're going to give this one a good shovelful of pelletized chicken manure, the rooster booster, and this one will be just, I'll give each one a bucket of compost, a handful of sulphate of potash, the extra rooster booster on this one, and probably just maybe 2 handfuls of rooster booster on that one. But he said tomatoes really like a good feed, really get them growing. So I don't know, we'll give it a go and see what happens. First is probably get this rooster booster in, I suppose. So that's what I'm calling a good shovelful. That's a bloody lot of fertiliser, but anyhow, we'll see. I kind of get the feeling it's going to cark it in a big way once it gets a gut full of that, but anyhow, we'll see. So that was the potash, and this is compost. I'm not going to dig this in a big way, but I do want to blend all those through into the surface in the top 3, 4, 5 inches of topsoil. And the other thing I want to do when you plant your tomatoes, there's these 2 little leaves here. These are the seed leaves, and then you've got your first set of true leaves. But you can easily pinch all of this lower growth off and plant up to that node there below the soil surface of this little tomato. I'll show you what I mean. So, easy, look at that. Right, just firm it down a little bit, not too hard. That's it. So that's all of that shovelful of rooster booster. This one will be much the same, but I'm going to add, this is a general recommendation, which is 2 handfuls, about 100 grams. So a lot less than that one there. Same amount of potash. You put potash on to aid flowering and root development. So, and it's usually something that's fairly lacking in organic mixtures of chicken manure and compost and stuff like that. So it doesn't hurt to put a handful in. I just need to run away and get a bucket of compost. Right, same for this bloke. I can pinch these lower leaves off and bury that stem, at least half of that stem in the soil, because what they do, they form an advantageous root system, or an extra root system if you like. So apart from the root system you've got in this pot, they will develop a root system through here as well, and it will enable the plant to take up more nutrient and more water, and therefore hopefully give you a more vigorous and healthy plant. And that's why we do that. So nice and deep. Now the only other thing I want to add is some of this flung dung mulch, which I've been using for a while now, with pretty good results. The citrus trees are really enjoying it. Beans and a few other things. Onions seem to really like it. And this is probably a good inch thick, this mulch. Water them in, obviously. It's a hot day, dry day. It's a no rain week again. One of these days it'll rain, maybe. I don't know what we do if it doesn't. So, I'm also curious to get your thoughts on the extra amount of fertiliser in this tomato. What do you think might happen? If it'll work, if it won't work, is it too much? I don't know. Do you know anyone who's tried this? I don't. But that's it. 2 black cherry tomatoes. Hopefully for Christmas I'll be picking nice little tomatoes. I don't like to plant my tomatoes any earlier than now, November. I think they just go slow in September, October anyhow. And these ones that are planted in the longer days, the warmer soil, just get away quickly anyhow. Alright, it is a great help to me if you would consider liking this video and subscribing. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot, goes a long way towards helping the channel and enabling me to make more videos like this. I hope you found this useful. I hope there's some information in it for you that you can take home and use yourself. If you've got any questions, by all means leave them in the comments. I'd happily answer them, and with a bit of luck, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers, and thanks for watching.